What if I told you that Juice WRLD and Tony Higgins never really left? Because explain this to me, how does artists who passed away 7 years ago still dominate playlists, still chart globally, still influence on the entire generation of artists, and still drop music that feels too real, too current and too relevant? Every year, new fans discover him. Every year, his numbers go up. Every year, his voice feels closer, not further away. So today, we are diving into something deep, not just into the comparison that Juice WRLD is still alive, but we are diving into something crazier. So can you subscribe to Crisis Trends and be part of this community? This is what I usually do here. And by the end of this video, you might understand why so many people refuse to believe that Juice WRLD is truly gone. On December 8, 2019, the date is burned into hip-hop history. The world woke up to headlines saying Juice WRLD had died at just 21 years old. A kid who went from freestyling on SoundCloud to becoming the voice of emotional rap. Fans were devastated. Artists were stunned. The industry went quiet. For someone who supposedly left us that day, his presence never disappeared. Usually, when an artist dies, streams spark for a few weeks, maybe a month, then slowly fade. But Juice WRLD, his numbers didn't fade. They grew and they are still growing. That's not normal. Let's talk about chart. Since his death, Juice WRLD has continued pulling hundreds of millions of streams. Chart multiplied posthumous albums. He has songs recorded years ago suddenly blew up like they were just released. Ask yourself this question: how does an artist with no social media presence, no interviews, no tours, still dominate charts and outperform artists? Some fans say it's because the music was ahead of its time. Some fans are also saying the industry is pushing him. But then there's a third group, the one who believe Juice WRLD planned all of this. The reason why people believe Juice WRLD is still alive is simple: the music never stops. I'm not talking about a couple of leftover tracks, we are talking about thousands. Producers, engineers, and those who are closer to Juice WRLD said the same thing. He recorded multiple songs a day, freestyled entire albums, rarely wrote music. He treated the studio like a diary. Some estimates claim Juice WRLD recorded over 2,000 unreleased songs. Juice WRLD left behind enough music to release albums for decades. So when fans see a new Juice WRLD song in 2024, 2025 or 2026, it doesn't feel fake. It feels current, almost like he never stopped recording. Now, let's get into the part that really messes with people, the lyrics. Go back and listen to Juice WRLD's music. I'm a fan, bro. If you're a fan, let me know in the comment section, bro. You know Juice WRLD works. He consistently talk about dying young, faking his death and escaping fame. Fans talk about where he talk lyrics, watching the world reacting to him being gone. Is it coincidence? Maybe. But when those lyrics start lining up with real life events, people start questions. Was Juice WRLD predicting his future, or was he designing it? There's something most people don't want to admit. Juice WRLD is more valuable dead than alive. That's not disrespect, that's business. Posthumous artists doesn't demand creative control. Don't speak out, don't negotiate contract, don't expose the industry. Their music can be packaged, remixed, rebranded and sold endlessly. It's the perfect product, emotional, relatable, timeless. Some fans believe the industry keep Juice WRLD music alive because they need him, not physically, but symbolically. As long as Juice WRLD stay relevant, the money never stops. Another reason Juice WRLD feels still alive because the internet, scroll TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Juice WRLD is everywhere. Teenagers who were 10 years old when he died are now calling him the favorite artist. Think about that. How does someone gain new fans years after passing? Juice WRLD's story does not end with his passing because stories like his does not confine to a physical lifetime. They extend into influence, into sound waves, into the quiet moments where people turn music into understanding. And that's where his presence became larger than life. When Juice WRLD emerged, he was not marked as a superstar in the traditional sense. He was introduced as a voice, a reflection of modern emotion, a raw channel for pain, anxiety and love. That many people, especially young listeners, had never heard articulated so openly in modern rap. His music felt like diary entries leaked into the world, unfiltered and unpolished. And that authenticity is the reason why even years after his death, his name still moves numbers that artists struggle to reach. The industry has seen legends come and go, but very few have managed to maintain relevance even without being present. And Juice WRLD not only maintained relevance, he expanded it. Streaming platforms became the clear evidence of this phenomenon. At a point when Drake was considered untouchable in streaming dominance, Juice WRLD quietly disrupted that hierarchy. In certain years, Juice WRLD surpassed Drake as the most streamed rapper. A feat that on paper seems almost impossible, giving Drake decade-long reign, marketing strategy and constant output. Yet Juice WRLD accomplished this without touring, without interviews, without social media presence, and without active promotion, which forces an uncomfortable but fascinating question. How does an artist who is no longer alive continue to outperform the most powerful names in music? The answer lies not in algorithm alone, but in emotional dependency. People do not just listen to Juice WRLD, they return to him. His songs are not background noise, they are revisited during heartbreaks, loneliness, late nights and moments of self-doubt. That kind of listening behavior drives streams in a way that casual fandom never can. When Juice WRLD broke streaming records traditionally associated with Drake, it was not because he outshined him culturally, but because he occupied a different emotional lane entirely, one that no amount of marketing could manufacture. Drake's dominance was built on versatility and relatability across many demographics, while Juice WRLD's dominance was built on depth, intensity, and emotional honesty. This is why his catalog aged forward instead of backward. Songs recorded years earlier began trending long after his death, not because they were pushed, but because listeners felt they discovered them at the exact moment they needed them. In that sense, Juice WRLD music behaved less like content and more like a living archive of emotion. Every year introduced new listeners who feel like he's speaking directly to them at the real time, which blurs the line between past and present and fuels the perception that he never really left. The sheer volume of unreleased material also plays a role in sustaining this illusion of presence. Juice WRLD recorded obsessively, sometimes playing multiple songs in a single session, freestyling entire tracks with little hesitation, as if he understood that his time, for whatever reason, was limited. Whether that awareness was subconscious or coincidental is impossible to say, but the result is that his catalog so vast that it allows his voice to re-enter the conversation repeatedly without sounding recycled. So Juice WRLD never left, bro. Juice WRLD never left. Juice WRLD fans, you know what you need to write in the comment section. 999 forever, bro. I'm Juice WRLD fan. Yeah, I'm a typical like die-hard Juice WRLD fan. Hates me, Lucid Dreams. Now Lucid Dreams is having 3 billion streams, which is just crazy, bro. Lucid Dreams is having 3 billion streams. Juice WRLD have more than 6 songs topping like billion streams. Juice WRLD have more than 6 songs crossing billion streams. Lucid Dreams, Hate Me, All Girls Are the Same, bro. A lot of songs are crossed. Bandits featuring MB Youngboy also crossed billion streams. So Juice WRLD, bro, Juice WRLD is a typical example of a legend. Juice WRLD is a legend, bro. Can you subscribe to Cry See Trends YouTube channel and be part of this community?